Riley's Way Foundation started in August 2014 with a mission to carry Riley's spirit and love of life forward by instilling her kindness, caring, compassion, and empathy in other children.
We really want to spread this message through social emotional programs, so we started with Riley's Way program, which works with elementary schools, giving them grants so that they can bring in professional development and assemblies to their students to focus on kindness and empathy.
Social emotional learning is essential, and in 3rd and 4th grade we have found that that's the sweet spot to success.
And when children are that young, it's kind of like a blank canvas. They don't really know what to expect. And I think that the program has a lot to offer.
And we also have the Youth Advisory Council to connect public and private all-girls high schools in New York to really make a lasting foundation.
High school girls coming from different areas, so private school girls in New York City working with students from YWLN and having them both work with our younger students through Riley's Way program, as well as doing service learning projects on their own.
We have the girls write on a piece of paper a kind act they've done in the past few months, past few weeks, yesterday, and we have them write that down. It could be a picture or it can be in written form, and then we staple the pieces of paper together in a loop, and then we create this big chain.
It shows that every small act of kindness has a big reaction in the end.
I believe that the face of leadership is changing in this country, that it has to, and it's going to be these young women who lead us with kindness and compassion.
As a teacher, when you think about all the goals that you have, not just for your own class, but for the whole school body, you want support and confidence from others that believe in your philosophy, and that's what Riley's Way does. Through the book club that we were able to create and having visitors come into school, having children work together that normally wouldn't even say hello.
The most impactful part of the program has been the ability to provide quality professional development to teachers around the importance of teaching kindness and other character traits that we value in society.
School's not just about math and reading and science, it's also about learning how to respect each other, love each other, how to treat each other well.
You become an educator and you join the teaching profession in part so that you can make a difference in the life of an individual.
We put forth as a program which is really very loosely focused on kindness, friendship, empathy, with some real core components of the program, but really letting each school develop what it'll be.
I think my favorite part of being in the Riley's Way program is seeing how the children react with one another and the degree of change that we have.
The kindness comes in subtle ways, and you watch the girls interact with each other in ways that maybe don't warrant a specific story, but you just see them extending themselves positively to each other throughout the day.
Seeing these children's stories, seeing them together as part of this program, and focusing on promoting kindness and empathy, and starting to see what we had dreamed up as a way to honor Riley really have life breathed into it at these schools with these wonderful kids really was something that moved me and helped drive me to help grow Riley's program.
I've personally gone into each of the schools and programs and watched the impact on over 700 children this year alone.
And we went from the seed of an idea, with a lot of brainstorming around a table with fantastic board members of the foundation, to now, less than 2 years later, running 2 different programs across 8 schools in New York City and touching hundreds of lives.
Kindness is something that's from the heart, helping people no matter who you are. When you're being nice to somebody and sharing, to help people out in the dark times or when they need you or when they're hurt.
And share love to each other, how we treat each other.
Is treating others the way you want to be treated.
Being really nice to everybody, treating everyone fairly.
When you give someone a helping hand.
Something that you could feel in your heart.
If you're kind to people, it will make the world a better place.
To me, kindness is acting in a way that shows you care about the feelings of other people. Kindness always makes me think about